What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Pete's Basement Show. Ramon joins me as usual. We got Cheezeburger over here. We got some great books for you this week. We're going to answer some viewer questions. But for now, we're going to talk about Forever Evil 6. We got Punisher 3. We got Noir number 5. I know that's all me. We got Moon Knight number 1. Magneto number 1. Starlight number 1. Tales of Honor number 1. Wolverine and The X-Men number 1. Rogue Trooper number 1. And from a couple of weeks ago, we got The Revenge number 1. Yeah, no, it's a lot of number 1s. Hey, that's the whole point of the show, is like new shit comes out. We want to tell them about it because maybe they don't got the $3-4 extra dollars.
There's a ton of new shit came out this week.
There's always. And we got to talk about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Some crazy shit's finally going on that show.
I have so much catching up to do.
You really do. But I got to catch up to Arrow because I'm really sick and tired of everybody yelling at me.
You fucking do, man.
I know.
It is hands down way better.
That's another one. So it's, I'm in the same boat.
Really?
Before we get to TV, let's talk about Tales of Honor made Book of the Week this week. I actually didn't read that, but listening to these two guys talk about it, I was like, all right, we're going to stray away from the big two.
I was kind of hesitant because I didn't know what the fuck it was about.
For the record, I picked it up originally because my dyslexic ass thought it said Tales of Horror.
Oh my god!
And then I got home, I was like, "Yo, this ain't
not
a horror
surprising."
book." So I put it down. That's why I didn't get to it.
No, it's sci-fi.
And it's based off of a series of sci-fi novels that came out like 20 years ago.
Which I didn't know about.
It started 20 years ago. So the story is really, really cool. It's about this commander or admiral commander in this fleet. It's all, futuristic, post-Earth.
Very, yeah.
They expand and they start colonizing, and then they become all these different factions, and they're warring with each other. But the story's really cool. The artwork's amazing.
It is.
And it's part of a multifaceted, a multimedia launch to expand this storyline. So they're gonna do the comic books. They're gonna do some digital game, some mobile games, and a couple other things. So it's really interesting. It's wordy and it's a little lengthy.
Yeah, but it's
a lot of backstory and it's really good stuff.
It is setting up everything. Like there's a whole freaking literally universe involved in this, and they're setting up from the technology. That the ships are freaking crazy and they just get in depth. Sometimes it's a bit too much, but you got to give them some leeway because they're setting up.
Is it kind of overwhelming? Like, remember when Dynamite tried to do that with the whole Kirby world and everything? And the characters were interesting, but it was like too much, too fast?
Not so much, because anybody who's well-versed in sci-fi is going to instantly pick up on a lot of different things and just say, okay, this is a variation of this.
Yeah.
So, it gets a little technical, but you can just kind of go with it.
If you like Star Trek, Battlestar Galactica,
right,
that type of stuff, this is good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, and again, just for the artwork alone, the visuals are stunning. Really, really well done.
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
and
highly recommend
obviously, is it jump on friendly to somebody who may not be, not into sci-fi, but could somebody who's not so well versed, like maybe he's never read an Asimov book in his life or something?
I never read an Asimov book. But I am into Star Trek and shit. Yeah, I know I'm weird that way. So busy reading my father's Playboys.
Wow, fair enough.
I don't read sci-fi.
Okay.
I read fantasy. I jumped onto this. I skipped the first page, which is dumb fucking text.
Yeah, which, you missed a lot there, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure I did. I got to go back and read it. But it just flows nicely. And it isn't like smacking you up beside the face, explaining shit.
Right.
It's just say, this is this. Boom, there you go. Let's move on.
I hate when they have just like a whole page worth of text. Like, I'm not trying to read a book here. I ain't got time for that shit. And I read slow. I told you guys this.
Unfortunately, it's completely, if you want to, for you to even know what the hell is going on and why.
You gotta get through that page. Huh?
You have to get through that page. You gotta suck it up.
You know what?
Put on your big boy pants and just get through it.
Off subject of nothing, two points. One, I think it was IDW that came out with it. Maybe it was Image. This book, The Memory Collectors, did that shit to me. This was not a comic book by any stretch. It was
I dropped that.
It was a novel with fucking pictures in it.
Yeah.
That was it. But it was good.
It's considered one of those illustrated novels.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
But in comic book form.
Right.
Secondly, I shared some shit on my personal Facebook page just yesterday. It's this new thing. I think it's like a pair of sunglasses or something that you read, and instead of like, when you're reading a book, whatever it may be, and your eyes are going back and forth. For some people, move their head back and forth and shit. Instead of having to read the words on a page or something, even when you feel like you're using your Kindle,
Oh, they're sending them by you.
It's flashing one at a time in front of your eyes.
Oh.
So your eyes are actually picking up on it, and you're comprehending it at a much faster rate.
Yeah.
I do not read fast at all. And I'm sitting there, and they test you. They got the website itself had different levels. It was like 250 words a minute, and they just keep hitting you.
Yeah.
And you scroll all the way down. They got you up to like 500 to 1,000. The 1,000, I was just like, yeah, let's just scroll right back up. I was pretty good at 250, which was, you know,
This is the same
fast.
guy, ladies and gentlemen, when you show him a meme or something even remotely close to that, you can actually watch him like mouthing the words. Like that's
Fuck
how slowly
yourself.
he reads.
If it's good, I could kill a book in a day. Easily.
I cannot.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, one. I will say this about the book is now I want to go back and I want to find these novels and maybe the first novel and see if I could pick it up on eBay or Amazon or something on the cheap
Yeah, it is that good.
and check it out. It's good enough to want to check it out.
You can probably download the shit even cheaper, like to your Nook or
Oh
something
yeah,
like that.
well, I mean, Amazon will probably have a digital copy available if it is available. I mean, it's we're talking going back about 20 years, so you never know.
Who they buy?
I don't know.
All right.
I mean, I had to read
Probably
so
look
much
that
stuff
up
in such a
beforehand.
condensed,
Yeah.
space of time. We will get that information to you, folks. I apologize.
So, Forever Evil 6 came out this week, The Fate of Nightwing. I actually didn't read it, and Ramon was looking to talk
You're a
about
dick.
it beforehand, and he's like, you want me to tell you? Do you want me to tell you? And I was like, no. Save it for when we're on the show, because, whether you guys realize this or not, but Ramon is always like the first one here, and sometimes I just think he lives here when I'm not looking.
Yeah.
And we talk about, comics, and we bullshit everything before the show starts filming and everything. So he's like, you want me to tell you about it? I was like, no. Let's save it for you guys so you can actually see my virgin reaction to this, because I haven't read the book, and I'm allowing Ramon to spurl the shit out of it for me right now. Throw the cheese there.
Spurl.
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 That's what I said, spurl.
Okay. All right, there's a couple things happening here. They're breaking into the Watchtower, which crashed,
Right.
to get Nightwing.
Okay.
Because he was revealed as Dick Grayson, and the whole world knows. Batman's like, no, I gotta
How
rescue
is
him.
nobody going to connect the dots, though?
I don't know.
I'm just
that's
saying.
why I'm still
Stupidity.
concerned about the whole universe effect on, but whatever.
Oh God.
All right, so it's pretty much the Injustice League with Batman there.
Right.
So all right, they split up. This group goes to find Nightwing, and they just go to find people. What's his face? The Outsider dies. Yeah,
Alfred.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mantis just stabs the shit out of him. It was just like, damn, yes.
All right.
And all right, so Luther, Batman, and somebody else finds Nightwing. And he's trapped in this machine, and as soon as they enter the room, it shuts down and the timer starts going off. It's connected to his heartbeat. To stop the bomb, you have to kill him. Luther kills him. Or at least stops his heartbeat. And Batman's like, if you hurt him, I'm gonna murder you. Batman literally just said that. And that's pretty much how that ended. And on the other side of the Watchtower, the Crash Watchtower, the team's there and they find this guy in a fucking chair tied up with tape over his mouth and shit. So that's when the Outsider walks in and Mantis stabs the shit out of him. Literally shanks him like he's in prison or some shit.
Nice.
And somebody removed the tape off of him and they were like, no, what did you do? It's the negative Earth, Evil Earth version of Shazam. So once they remove his tape, he said Shazam in backwards, which is
Mazash?
Mazash, yeah. And next thing you know, he turns into this Mazash, and he's just beating the shit out of people left and right. And when he kills you, he absorbs your powers.
Oh boy.
So where's Black Adam for this fight?
Oh, Black Adam's busy fighting Ultraman. He took him, because remember Black Adam, Ultraman broke his jaw?
Right.
So he just took him straight up into the sky. They're swinging at each other.
Okay.
Captain Cold defined what he does. He doesn't freeze people. He's the master of absolute zero.
I knew. Yeah, I remember they said
So
that.
he was very specific about that. And when he's fighting Evil Flash, he froze his leg and he broke it. He kicked his leg. It was broken. He's like, it's going to hurt when it thaws, bitch. And that was it. It was a really good book.
All right.
Of course, I'm still waiting for the ending. That's why I don't think it's book of the week.
There's no way they could kill Nightwing. It has to be something like they're gonna restart his heart just to fucking disconnect his ass from the bomb.
I don't know what they're gonna do. I'm hoping they don't pussy out and just say, "Oh, nobody remembers this shit." But how can they? Because this shit in the Forever books, it's totally affecting the whole world. It's not in the other books yet, except maybe the Justice League books. So I'm like, what the fuck are they gonna do?
Well, I heard that Batman is gonna make a deal with Trigun, so this way, you know, he'll just cast a magic spell over the entire DC universe. And everyone will forget that night.
You lost me already.
No, you don't get it? Yeah. Brand new day?
And we call Brand New Bat.
Yeah, no.
Bat New Day. Bat New Day!
I'm gonna take a bat to your head, motherfucker.
That's the only way shit makes sense. What do you think I had to do? I'm just sitting there like, "Poop, not yet. Poop, not yet. Almost." No, I remember
well,
something.
hey, you know, I mean, I did take the axe and they stopped me. They did stop me.
Oh, man.
Because, I mean, in Forever or Evil Arkham, what's it called? Gotham was totally conquered by the Arkham Asylum inmates.
Right.
Like, they have sections and shit. They're all beefing with each other.
Well, wasn't the whole idea there they were warring with the other villains from Blackgate or something?
No.
I'm not actually reading Arkham War.
Well, it was just taken over by groups of people, and Bane came over.
Right.
And he wants to take it over. So it's Bane against Scarecrow leading the rest of the villains.
I thought he was just coming over for some beers, watch the game.
No. He wants all of it. Oh. And after a while, he actually dons a bat uniform. It's crazy. It's sleeveless, of course.
So should I read this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you should. And in Rogue's Rebellion, they're just going around just...
Rogue's Rebellion I'm reading.
Trying to avoid being killed.
Flash,
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. So that's pretty good, too. So I don't know how they're going to just... I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do.
Fucking cool. Now, it's 7 issues or 8, is it?
I think it's 7.
Okay.
I think. I could be wrong. It's a lot of books I read.
Guys, what did you think of Forever Evil? Did you read Tales of Honor? Did you think it said Tales of Horror like I did? What are you reading? Hit us up. Let us know. Questions at Pete'sBasement.com, Facebook.com/Pete's Basement. Make sure you follow us on Twitter. Hoover us out to your friends. Make sure you let them know that you're following Pete's Basement on Twitter. And follow us on Instagram at Pete's Basement. You could also follow me personally, Pete from Pete's Basement. Made it pretty easy, you know. We're going to get to some viewer questions come the audio show, but we're going to give you a little taste right now. Victor Jarvis had asked if you could have every single comic book published ever. Let's assume one copy. One copy of every single comic book ever published, ever, in the history of ever. How many long boxes would you need? So you figure first you gotta find out possibly how many millions. Should we say billions?
Yeah.
I mean, if we're counting like self-published and indies and stuff, we might manage to get into the billions.
It's definitely in the millions.
Yeah.
And you figure each long box holds respectively 250 to 300 boxes.
Depending on how you bag and board them.
Right.
Or if you bag and board them.
You should always bag and board. So let's assume one bag and board per comic book.
Yep.
So let's get to 250. And then you got to divide 250 into X amount of billions. And it's Friday, bro, and I don't do math.
I'll drink to that.
Ooh. So guys, we'll see you next week. Make sure you tune into the audio show. Hit us up. Let's see what's going on. We love hearing from you. These are the reason we do this shit. See you then.
Later.